Let's talk about Mirepoix. Mirepoix is the foundation of French culinary cuisine where we start to build flavor. So Mirepoix is celery, carrots, and onion. That combination is the basis for most soups, all sauces, stocks in French cuisine. That's what's going on here. So let's learn how to cut, slice, dice, maybe make some batons and make some other classic French culinary cuts. So with our celery, we are just gonna knock the tops and bottoms off, and that's gonna go into our stock pile. Get it? Stock pile for later. So we're gonna cut our celery into this one's gonna be a small dice. So in French culinary cuisine, we've got dice, we've got a large dice, a small dice, and then if you want to go extra small, it's called a brunoise. So we could cut our celery, depending on the application, we can leave it whole and just cut it into the half moons that it comes in. We can go extra fine and brunoise it. We're gonna cut the celery into strips, almost julienne it, which is another French term when it comes to processing vegetables. So we're gonna cut these fine and we're gonna do a brunoise on the celery before we process the other vegetables. So you've cut it into very fine pieces, and then, so it's gonna be an extra small dice. It's called a brunoise. So we're gonna take our carrot and we're gonna peel our carrot. Again, we're gonna keep our scraps for our stock we're gonna make later. So everything is being used. So let's get this out of the way. And the top and the bottom. There you go. So now with this carrot, if we want to make batons, batons are a larger cut, similar to this. If this was a classic French place, what we were going to do is we're going to square up the carrot first and then cut it into perfect squares. So this is our baton.
This is not for a chicken wing joint.
This is not for chicken wings. So what we're gonna do is we are going to cut this baton very fine into a julienne. So what I'm doing with my carrot, we're always thinking safety first. So I'm gonna cut one face and then turn it on that face so it's not gonna roll around on me. And then we can cut these into fine strips. Again, when you get to a part of the carrot where you can roll it over and make it more safe to cut, that's the way to go. Safety first here. So we're gonna go again in julienne, our beautiful carrots. And then we're gonna take this julienne carrots and we are going to finely brunoise them. So that, remember, is our fine dice. What you can do with the batons is you can do a large dice out of those. So we can take these and go this way into squares and have a large dice, or we can go take our julienne carrots and make very tiny and a beautiful. We've got our brunoise, we've got our larger dice, we've got our julienne, and we have our batons.
Awesome.
So from there, these can be used as your flavor base, as we were saying. If you're gonna make a bolognese, we can add our finely diced carrots, celery, and do onion finely diced in the same manner. And then that'll go in We'll saute those with the onions and then the garlic, and then add our meat to that, and then our tomatoes. And then you got a beautiful bolognese. Let's take apart an onion. We're gonna save the skins and the first layer for stock.